Every kiln begins with what the earth provides. Precision starts before power is applied. Preparation shapes every explosion.
Power is only useful when controlled.
Description. The earth opens and preserves reserve. Selection begins at the source.
Weight becomes raw potential.
The journey toward transformation begins. Here, size meets specification. Reduction begins the process. Control shapes every fragment. Separation brings clarity. Only the right size earns the fire. Nothing escapes refinement.
Readiness is stored here.
Supply meets the process. Raw stone approaches its destiny. And this is where stone prepares to become lime. Every transformation begins with controlled movement. Gravity gives way to precision.
Direction defines efficiency. Heat begins its quiet work.
Even before fire, change has begun. Temperature shapes readiness. Preparation waits for ignition. Stone meets fire. Motion sustains transformation.
Fire becomes the craftsman.
Chemistry reshapes the stone.
Human focus keeps fire precise.
Stability protects quality. Transformation is complete.
Control follows intensity.
Energy returns to the beginning.
Heat gives way to handling. And now, fire's result meets refinement.
From fire to form, the next stage begins.
This is where stone becomes structure.
Discipline guides every step. Outside, motion never rests, and never rests.
These lines carry efficiency through the plant.
Safety shapes every move forward.
Beyond these doors, lime takes its usable form. Here, power meets precision. Control shapes every fragment.
Human focus guides heavy power.
Order defines efficiency. Clean air protects clean production. Visibility shapes precision. Size defines its destiny. Nothing escapes refinement.
Safety keeps progress alive.
Now production meets preservation. And here, lime prepares for its final form. Once formed by fire, clarity begins. Clean air protects clean product. Nothing is wasted in precision handling. Invisible risks are removed before they matter. Even air becomes a tool of precision. Size defines its destiny. Human judgment still shapes quality. Quality never compromises. Consistency is the language of industry. Data now guides every decision. Balance prepares the way for storage.
Readiness is stored here.
Automation turns planning into action.
Unity brings strength to process.
Human care completes automation. Accuracy waits for material. Precision locks in value. Now the process moves deeper into refinement. Now the heart of production begins to beat. Control shapes every outcome.
Balance guides power.
Precision defines performance.
Separation brings clarity.
Nothing escapes refinement.
Clean air protects clean production. Chemistry expands capability.
Fire's product meets water's control.
Transformation finds new form.
Consistency defines reliability.
Readiness is engineered.
Now precision meets packaging. Accuracy becomes tangible.
Protection is built into every unit.
Trust is confirmed.
Data protects consistency.
Transcription. Now refinement gives way to scale. Now scale amplifies refinement. Precision multiplies value. Quality finds its own path.
Form prepares for performance.
Balance protects reliability. Consistency proves control.
Protection extends usability.
Stability follows care.
Precision leaves no excess behind.
Human care perfects automation.
Order prepares the next phase. Timing shapes efficiency. Now refinement meets intelligence. Technology now guides motion.
Precision moves at machine speed.
Timing becomes flawless. When balance is reached, scale follows. And now, technology takes the lead. Now intelligence guides every movement.
Precision now moves at the speed of code.
Timing becomes flawless. Machines now guard perfection. Quality never compromises. Automation perfects repetition. Accuracy now reaches the final container.
Protection is built into every unit.
Security surrounds the result.
Identity completes the product.
Traceability follows every batch.
Speed meets consistency.
Every unit is now ready for movement.
Order builds efficiency. Consistency is confirmed again. Records move as fast as products. When everything aligns, excellence flows. Now the product meets its final refinement. Accuracy now defines the final outcome. Every kilogram is confirmed.
Protection is verified, not assumed.
Identity must look as precise as it performs. Traceability follows every unit. Machines now guard perfection.
Quality never compromises.
Order multiplies efficiency.
Every unit is now ready for movement. Stability travels with the product.
Structure defines readiness.
Protection begins before travel. Security surrounds every result. Identity now scales with volume.
The journey nears its destination.
Movement continues with purpose. Before release, excellence must be proven. The final test begins here.
Before release, proof replaces promise.
Humans containing local body scenes at once. Quality begins with careful choice.
Here, science verifies consistency.
Performance is measured in chemistry.
Balance defines stability. Uniformity protects application.
Density defines delivery.
Speed reveals quality. Purity earns trust.
Consistency shows in color.
Evidence builds confidence. Approval is earned, not given.
Quality clears the path forward.
Traceability never ends.
Accountability protects excellence.
Communication keeps the system alive.
Proof now becomes product.
The final movement begins.
The final journey now begins. Every unit moves with purpose. Order guides every step. The chain nears completion. Precision never leaves the process. What was built with care now moves with confidence.
Accuracy follows the product to the end.
Completion feels like precision.
Trust is locked in place.
Every journey needs its record. The product now carries its story forward. Endings prepare new beginnings. From stone to structure to solution.
This is how precision moves the world.
From stone to strength. From heat to industry.
And this is how modern factories produce industrial lime from start to finish.
Built on discipline, driven by fire.
Subscribe for more real factory breakdowns.